Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm here with John and Trish, the owners of the Black Swan Inn in Tilton, New Hampshire. And today, we're appealing to you because the Black Swan Inn needs your help to restore and preserve the Black Swan Inn, an important piece of New England history. Can you tell us a little about how this house came to be? Because it didn't start out as an inn.
No, it was the private residence of Selwyn B. Peabody, who worked in the textile mill down the street and then became the owner, and he had this house built.
Now, from there, a belt manufacturer purchased this house, is that correct?
He married Selwyn's daughter, Isabella Peabody. He invented the endless belt. His secretary and his foreman designed a belt that was woven in different directions, not to stretch.
Okay, so where did the belt go from there?
It was principally used in the Ford automobile that was becoming more and more popular. He was also friends with Henry Ford, Harvey Firestone, and Thomas Edison.
So there's a lot of history in this house. What's one of the goals that you have with restoring the house?
We want to bring the house back to its former glory, inside and out.
And I think one of the things is, because it means so much to us to bring this back, a piece of history and ties to the Industrial Revolution, is we really want people to, when they come here, we want them to enjoy the history and enjoy themselves and enjoy the building. I mean, we're on 3 acres right on the Winnipesaukee River. There's, parks nearby. They can walk, to downtown, but they also can have a picnic on the lawn down by the gardens. And that's what we want to do is, for when they are here, is to enjoy themselves while enjoying a piece of history.
And that requires a lot of work. So what kinds of things do you need in order to bring it back to its original former glory?
We want to take all the vinyl siding off. We want to bring the original clapboards back. We want to restore all the stained glass. There's 14 panels in all. And the gardens. The gardens are historic. They were designed by a man named Warren Manning, who was a protege of Frederick Law Olmsted, but Manning in his own right was quite familiar. And we want to bring those gardens back to the wild gardens that he envisioned.
When was the house originally built?
1880.
1880. So ultimately, this is one of the few houses in the area, or inns even, that are almost completely original. What are your plans to keep it efficient while staying original?
Well, some of the things we plan to do is to try to insulate the whole building without being noticeable. Adding new storm windows the more modern storm windows would stop more air infiltration. Any other areas where we can make it energy efficient, and new furnaces, more modern hot water systems.
So any funding that you're getting from any campaigns that you're doing is going back into the house itself. The inn is doing well alone on that front, but it's very costly to update and keep the house original. Can you tell us a little about the stained glass that we're sitting actually underneath right now?
We don't know a lot about the stained glass. We've tried to figure out who manufactured this. But what we need to do is, because it's bowing out, they say after about 100 years it starts to deteriorate. It needs to all come down, be laid flat and re-leaded by somebody that knows what they're doing, because I've been told that some of these pieces are not available. You can't find the glass like this anymore.
Now, here at the inn, can you please tell us about your delicious coffee? Because that is my favorite part about coming here.
What we decided is when we, first became owners of the inn is my husband and I are both kind of, coffee connoisseurs, and we knew that, one of the things most people are looking for is not only a good night's sleep, but is also a delicious cup of coffee. And we also have tea for the non-coffee drinkers. We have a close friend of ours that actually maybe 5 or 6 years ago went into the coffee roasting business. So we contacted him, and what we wanted him to come up with our own Black Swan breakfast blends. So we actually get the beans, and it is ground fresh daily for our guests, that they can enjoy their cup of coffee in the morning.
So can they bring this home with them?
Yes, they can. We can offer it either freshly ground for them, or we can offer them in whole beans where they can actually grind it themselves.
If you purchase a bag of coffee, that also goes into helping to fund all of the renovations that you're looking to do.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for all the information, and we wish you the best of luck.
And thank you.
Thank you.